Hello there, I am Miss Amor. Welcome to ITV, Learning Instructional Teaching Videos in ICT. Together, let us learn and embrace technology. Happy learning!
Hello there! Welcome back to ITV, another day of gaining knowledge. Before you start viewing this video lesson, I want you to set aside other tasks that will disturb you while enjoying this video. For this video lesson, we are going to talk about occupational health and safety. What is occupational health and safety? It is a planned system of working to prevent illness and injury where you work by recognizing and identifying hazards and risks. Health and safety procedure is the responsibility of all persons in the computer and technology industries. You must identify the hazards where you are working and decide how dangerous they are. Eliminate the hazard or modify the risk that it presents. Occupational health and safety refers to the legislation, policies, procedures, and activities that aim to protect the health, safety, and welfare of all people at the workplace. There are three top ways to manage health and safety at work. 1. Spot the hazard. 2. Assess the risk. And 3. Make the changes. You can use these 3 safe steps to help prevent accidents at work. Now, let us discuss it deeply. 1. Spot the hazard. A hazard is anything that could hurt you or someone else. Examples of workplace hazards include frayed electrical cords could result in electric shock. Boxes stocked precariously, they could fall to someone else. Noisy machinery could result in damage to your hearing. During working hours, you must remain alert to anything that could be dangerous. If you see, hear, or smell anything odd, take note. If you think it could be a hazard, tell someone. 2. Assess the risk. Assessing the risk means working out how likely it is that a hazard will harm someone and how serious the harm could be. Whenever you spot a hazard, assess the risk by asking yourself 2 questions. How likely it is the hazard could harm me or someone else? How badly could I or someone else be harmed? Always tell someone, such as your employer, your supervisor, or your health and safety representative, about hazards you can't fix yourself, especially if the hazard could cause serious harm to anyone. For example, ask your supervisor for instructions and training before using equipment. Ask for help moving or lifting heavy objects. And tell your supervisor if you think a work practice could be dangerous. If you are not sure of the safest way to do something during work experience, always ask your supervisor. 3. Make the changes. It is your employer's responsibility to fix hazards. Sometimes you may be able to fix simple hazards yourself, as long as you don't put yourself or others at risk. For example, you can pick up things from the floor and put them away to eliminate a trip hazard. What are the common hazards encountered by computer technicians and users? A hazard is a situation in the workplace that has the potential to harm the health and the safety of people or to damage plant and equipment. The situation could involve a task, chemical, or equipment use. Hazard management is a continuous process that can be used to improve the health and safety of all workplaces. Types of hazards. Physical hazards. One of the most common physical hazards involving computer technicians is cables running across the floor. If someone trips, falls, and hurts himself because of the cable you run across the floor, someone, you, your employer, or your customer has a serious legal negligence or problem. Mechanical hazards. When working on electronic equipment, ask yourself, is there any way this equipment could hurt me? You might stick your hand in a printer and suddenly the paper feed arm moves, feeding not only paper through the printer, but a piece of your finger too. Chemical hazards. There is a wide array of chemicals used in the electronic equipment. There are display cleaning chemicals, keyboard cleaning chemicals, compressed gas dirt and dust removers, and many cleaning solvents. Electric shock hazard. Inside computers and electric equipment, there is a range of voltages from 3.3 volts to 25 volts, most of which are harmless. But at the power supply, you will find line voltage, which is a lethal 220 volts. The workplace should have safety guidelines to follow. Protect people from injury, protect equipment from damage, and protect the environment from contaminations. 5S in occupational health and safety. What are the 5S in controlling workplace hazards? Here are the 5S. The 5S quality tool is derived from 5 Japanese terms beginning with the letter S, used to create a workplace suited for visual control and lean production. The pillars of 5S are simple to learn and important to implement. Seiri, to separate needed tools, parts, and instructions from unneeded materials and to remove the unneeded ones. Seiton, to neatly arrange and identify parts and tools for ease of use. Seisu, to conduct a clean-up campaign. Seikitsu, to conduct Seiri, Seiton, Seisu, daily to maintain a workplace in a perfect condition. Shitsuke, to form the habit of always following the first 4S. The following Japanese terms are translated into the English language version of the 5Ss. The benefits to be derived from implementing a Lean 5S program include improved safety, higher equipment availability, lower defect rates, reduced cost, increased production agility and flexibility, improve employee morale, better asset utilization, enhance enterprise image to customers, suppliers, employees, and management. That ends our video lesson for today. Happy learning!